picking out
Alright, this is movies that broke Rotten Tomatoes. Let's see.
a movie can be
Tap in.
tough these days. First, you have to choose a streaming service. Netflix, Hulu, HBO, Prime, Paramount Plus, Disney Plus.
Yo, and one thing I will say about this, right off the bat, dude, it's a shit ton of money to pay for all these streaming services. Like to really have all of them and to be accessible to like every like piece of media is expensive.
Apple TV Plus, MGM Plus, Discovery Plus, AMC Plus. What's with all the pluses? What about Disney Minus? Once you've opened up your favorite plus, you gotta scroll around endlessly, just trying to guess what you might want to watch. How can you know if something is gonna be good? Then it hits you. Good old RottenTomatoes.com, one of the only websites left.
Does anybody really check Rotten Tomatoes though? Like, I don't think I've ever really, I don't think I've ever actually checked Rotten Tomatoes to see if a movie's good. I just fucking watch it.
Source of truth, a way to hone in on a movie worth watching, except, well, that's weird. Well, Rotten Tomatoes is usually a great way to know if a movie is going to be any good. Every once in a while, there's drama. And I don't mean in the plot. The critics and the type of people who write reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, bless their hearts, they don't agree at all. So what's going on here? To find out, Redpath and I are going to watch the...
Does anybody understand the Rotten Tomato score? Like, what's the tomato versus the splat mean? Like, what does that entail? I never understood that. I don't know which one's better. I don't know which one's worse. Is the Rotten Tomato good? Is it bad? Like, I don't get it.
Most divisive movies on Rotten Tomatoes.
We're going to go from pretty divisive to the most divisive, starting at the bottom with
Open Water.
You're stuck in the middle of the ocean.
critics gave it a 71,
Oh,
audiences
fuck
gave
no.
it a 33.
So critics were like, this movie's okay. And the audience was like, no, it's not.
Context, this movie was made for $120,000.
That might be one of the reasons that the critics liked it, because they were like, oh my God, it's so cheap. What a triumph of independent film. All right, so we have some reviews. Open Water works on many levels. Chief among them as an examination of isolation, worry, terror, and the dread that can accompany the unknown. I mean,
It sounds like a movie that is going to be
So
a big
fancy.
bummer.
yeah, this is what the audience has to say. This is one of the worst movies I have ever seen. The biggest suspense is how long you can take the torture of watching this. All right, who's right?
That's
The only way
good.
to
That's
know
a
who's
good one.
right is to watch it. And we're going to watch all of these as we go.
We're going to
watching
go
these
watch it right now, and
Yeah.
then we're going to come back and talk to you about it.
Probably a better way to shoot this, but this is what we decided on.
It was fucking horrible.
Worst vacation ever. So critics said 71%, audience said 33%.
Who do you side
we
with
agree
on that?
Audience for
3,
sure.
2, 1.
Yeah, dude. That
Oh,
movie
what?
ruled.
Yeah.
The movie was good. People...
Oh, for real? It didn't look like it was that good, in my opinion. I mean, I never watched it though, so maybe we gotta watch it.
Don't know how terrible video used to look.
be. Yeah, that movie was made with 6 pixels.
Yeah.
That's the first thing you notice.
Yeah. People like turn that movie on. They're like, "What the is this? Like, what kind of phone are they shooting it on?" So I think it like didn't age super well.
Yeah, but you know, in one way it did age well was those were real freaking sharks.
Yeah, dude. There's real sharks. They just dumped chum.
My impression is that people thought they were going to get some sort of action shark movie, and instead it's more about like the dynamic
tension.
between the characters.
Yeah. The first like act of the movie.
Shut up and shake that, bro. What the? Yo, get this guy out of my stream, bro.
Really, you got to get through it. My first note is too many cuts. In the very opening of the movie, he's loading the car, and there's 75 cuts. There's some weird, like, unearned nudity in it. And you see, like, the top of a dong, and you're like, okay. Once you get in the ocean and the tension starts building, it is effective.
Yo, bro, what the fuck, bro? All right.
Dude.
Yeah.
How is he
Yeah,
still
no, I mean,
typing, bro? What? Oh, nice. Bro, how is he still typing? Like, bro, what?
He's feeling things for sure. It would get cheesy. There's one part. Well, she has a funny line where she's like, "I wanted to
What's up, Josue?
go ski."
Or Josue? Josue?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I wanted to go skiing.
Yeah.
I chuckled out loud at
Yeah,
that, and
yeah.
then there's like another where he's like, "Ah, my leg." There's like moments you dip into like you remember, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, this is like cheesy and like low budget," but then like immediately you'd be back in the scene
Totally.
and you're like really feeling it.
It was just like really effective in spite of all of these other shortcomings. It was mismarketed like a horror or action thriller more than the slow burn, tense relationship drama that it really is. The poor reviews are probably a result of misguided expectations and the fact that the first act is terrible. But once you get through that and you get in the water, it's awesome. It's good.
Appreciate the likes, Josue.
Speed score, 76%. Now on to a movie that audiences liked and critics didn't.
All right, let's see.
Red
Notice.
Oh, I watched this movie.
Tagged with red.
I watched this movie. I can't lie. This movie's good. I can't lie. This movie's good. Oh, appreciate the roses, bro. 12 roses, bro. Appreciate that, gang. Damn. What you think about Halftime Show, or did you not watch it? I did watch it. It was good. I think I liked it.
Most wanted criminals.
I like the Halftime Show. What y'all think?
Critic score of 37 and an audience score of 92.
Yeah, I just want to say something real quick. This is the only movie where this woman, Gal Gadot, actually acts. Because every Wonder Woman movie, she just sucks. She sucks. Now this movie, also she looks bad in this one. You can't even lie, she looked bad. Yo, do you think that movie's good? This movie, yeah, it was good. I liked it.
92. Wow. I gave Red Notice my full attention, and all it gave me back was a headache. As far as I'm concerned, that says it all. Damn, Sarah.
What a hater.
Cute movie. Good action scenes. Ryan Reynolds, hilarious. However, the movie stole a lot of comedy scenes and action stunts from Deadpool and Jumanji. Wish I could have seen more depth/variety from the characters.
Bro, I find it really crazy how there's dead ass people just like that just sit on their computers all day and just fucking type reviews for movies. Yeah, this show was fucking trash. The cinematography was just not fucking hitting the time. And I honestly, I think I'm just gonna I wish I could get my 1 hour 30 minutes back. Like, bro, like it's never that deep, bro. This is how I base off if I like a movie. If it entertained me, then it was a good movie. That's just what I base off myself. If it really if a movie sucks,
So,
a movie has to really suck for me to hate it.
are we going to side with the stuffy intellectual film snob critics again? Or are we men of the people, and are we going to like Brian Reynolds, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and Gal Gadot? Only way to
Dwayne The
find
Rock
out
Johnson?
is to watch this movie, and then we'll give you our Red Notice.
This part was so fun. Oh, this was the best part of the movie. When they're in jail, or when he's in jail.
So audiences
Show's so
thought
tough.
It was 92. Critics thought it was 37. 1, 2, 3.
It kind of looks like they don't like. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah, totally barely. I'm going with the sentiment. Do I think it's a 92% movie? Absolutely
No way.
not.
No way.
But is it a low F? Also, no. It's
No.
like fine.
It's definitely like a bad action movie. It's got a Porsche commercial
Yeah, it's
right
got
in
a
the
Porsche.
beginning.
Tell the guy in the back to be silent, or I'm gonna put him in a full Nelson. Yo, what? Bro, what? What are you talking? What? That gotta be top 5 comment.
got a ton of exposition where they're just talking. The first 30 minutes is just conversation.
This is Special Agent John Hartley of the FBI's Behavioral Analysis Unit. A man named Nolan Booth intends to steal the egg of
Bro,
Cleopatra
she was in this movie for how long? She must have had like at least like 30 minutes of screen time tops.
today.
You started stealing between the ages of 6 and 8. You like to work alone. You only do it for the thrill and not the money.
Like every scene, you're like, all right, somebody's gonna explain like more to me, like about what's going on with these eggs.
Cleopatra's first egg.
Cleopatra's second egg. Hitler's personal art and antiquities dealer, the only man to have held Cleopatra's third egg.
The whole movie opens with just like a guy explaining the movie before we see anything.
Yeah.
Though many know the tragic love story of Antony and Cleopatra,
I don't
few know
remember
the
this.
secret story of Cleopatra's third egg.
I'll give them credit that I think The Rock and Ryan Reynolds dynamic, as like cliche as it may be, they're carrying that movie.
Oh, for sure,
I
dude.
mean, they did work.
And there's a lot of stuff that you could be like, okay, they're like back to back in the prison,
yeah.
breaking out of the prison, and they both punch a guy, and then they switch sides, and then they like punch another guy like together, and then it like resets. You could be like, that sucks, or you could be like, yeah.
I still smell what The Rock's cooking.
Yeah, I still smell The Rock's cooking. I mean, I would vote for him. I'd vote for him for president. I would vote for The Rock.
Would y'all vote for The Rock if he was president? No, not even The Rock, but like if a celebrity like that y'all really loved, like that ass like came out and was like, yo, I'm gonna run for president today. Would y'all fuck with that or no? And like, would y'all vote for him? Me personally, if Ryan Reynolds ran for president, I think I vote him.
Critics don't like it for legitimate flaws. It's got too much exposition through dialogue, some plot holes, and potentially some anti-streaming bias. Audiences don't care, though, because it's Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Brian Reynolds doing what they do best. Quipping. It is a
Quipping.
fun romp if you have a good attitude. Speed
Quipping.
score, 61%. So you guys might be wondering how we picked these 8 movies.
Well,
Like everything, we put way more thought into it than we may have made apparent.
it has to be over 50 critic scores, over 10,000 verified audience scores, either a global streaming release or over 600 theaters. It needs to be over 90 days old because it takes time for them to like reach balance. And no politics or review bombs because the Ghostbusters relaunch,
Yeah.
for example,
The one with
it
the
was
ladies.
brigaded. I don't know what you want to call
The
it. The
female one?
female one.
Yeah.
Which, if we had let those in, that's all this list would have been.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back to the critics liked it list. Movie number 3 is
Splice. Yo, I've never watched these movies.
Splice, critic score 75, audience score.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Yo, who's watching this? Yo, now I know why I don't know that. What the fuck is this? Generally, what's in my screen, bro? Hold on, bro. Let me, cause I think the webcam look covering this shit. Let me show y'all what I'm looking at. Look, webcam's L spot. Loki is webcam L spot right now. Okay, webcam L spot. What the fuck is this, guys? Like, bro, what am I looking at? Can I make this smaller per chance? Yo, guys, webcam this spot or no? Yo. Alright. What the fuck is this, bro? Oh, I've never met a single person that's ever watched this movie.
37.
She looks like a Pokemon. Mewtwo, yeah.
Yeah, she does look like Mewtwo.
My prediction, it's gross, but like kind of in a horny way. Like, I bet we'll both be like,
What?
That's your gross but kind of horny face. What were you doing?
like you don't want to look, but you want to look type shit.
disturbing and deliciously twisted.
Hey, one of these.
One of the top 5 worst movies I've ever seen, easily. And the sex stuff is just effed up.
Oh!
And so gross.
There is.
I mean, seriously. WTF.
Who was right? The audience or the critics? Let's watch.
Splice.
Sex stuff. We might have to watch this movie, guys. Yo, we all watching this tonight, bro. And the ad just saved me. 51-second ad! Bro, I swear, it only gives me these fucking 50-second ads when I'm on stream, bro. It never gives me ads like these when I'm not on stream.
And deliciously twisted. One of the top 5
Yeah, can we just fucking watch
WTF.
this? Dude.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, that was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life.
3, 2, 1.
What? Nah, dude,
But-
that movie sucked, bro.
Bro, what's
I
going on
hated
with
the
my lighting?
characters from the beginning? And
Am I
like, the whole
tweaking? Or is this not lit?
justification for like being on board with any of it was like, they're like cool scientists, dude. They don't need all the red tape, bro.
Uh-huh.
He's got patches on his lab coat, and she eats candy in meetings, dude. Like, of course they got fucking whatever. Who cares about ethics? Nobody is a likable character at all. It's like gross. So much goop.
The story was about like them
Goop.
and this like more like personal conflict, and then it turned into like a horror action movie for the last 10
Right,
minutes.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I didn't like.
When did he bone the thing?
No,
Did you
no.
like that part? Is that the part you did like? I did some like research during it. Apparently, like afterwards,
Uh-huh.
like in the press, like the dude is like, "No, that scene had to happen."
You could take it out. Yeah, you really could take it out.
You could take it out.
Nah, I had to. Nah,
But with
nah. I had to. It was that. Listen, it wouldn't have been complete without it. Okay. It was would not have been the same movie.
that
Not
scene, like
nah.
I totally get why like the audience
Had
was
to
like,
fuck it.
No.
had to stick my dick in it. What other way?
No. No. At least like even like Jurassic Park was out of some curiosity where he's like, what if we brought dinosaurs back? And I'm like, yeah, what if? That could be cool. But they're like, what if we made a kind of hot scorpion?
Oh, so you thought she was hot? Who's
Yeah.
the sicko now? They were pulling at a thread and couldn't stop. It's like curiosity killed the cat. It's one step at a time. It shows how like, oh, just a little bit more. Oh, just a little bit more. Oh, just a little more. And now you're like,
What? No. What is that? Yo. He was getting bent over.
sliding down this slope.
I'd say the audience was generous. I'd give it
Okay,
a
the only way we're
28.
gonna come up with a score is by both writing one down and averaging it,
yeah, yeah.
because we are not gonna agree on a score. 3, 2, 1. 66 and what is that? 29.
Yeah. Critics thought it was interesting, but the average person understandably doesn't like when people bang their test tube stepdaughters. I have to agree. What are you going to do? Speed score, surprisingly high, 47.5%. Zach loved this movie. This video is sponsored by
Oh shit.
Mint Mobile.
My
You know,
bad, y'all.
guys, after watching this many movies back to back to back, I've been thinking a lot about acting, actors, the craft. And honestly, I'm inspired. So I'm a
Gosh, bro.
critic or a member of the audience. Be honest. And now, back to the movies. Our next movie, back to the audience. This is a long one. The Tax Collector. It's either Denzel Washington, Clive Owen, Jason Statham, or Ben Affleck.
Oh, you're the devil. I might be.
Shia LaBeouf.
Come on, fool.
This is the one he got the torso tattoos for.
17% versus 73.
If one is going to make something this cliche, though, they should at least try and do a good job. Great movie. I just watched this movie 4 times.
Wait,
Oh my.
Just don't even get it, bro. The salt of the earth, the real people like it. Let's see if Zach and I are real or fake. Open your mouth.
He'll splatter your brains out. I don't want that.
I do. I want that.
We're back. New clothes, new day. It's 8 movies, guys. We can't do this all in one day. All right.
All right.
Critics or audience?
That movie seems fun. I want to watch that.
Whoa.
I get it. I was on the line, but I had to go like, no, it's
Dude,
bad.
17%.
It's bad. When Shia LaBeouf puts those sunglasses on his forehead for the first time in the movie, I'm just like, dude, I cannot buy this.
I love Shia LaBeouf's cauliflower ear.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought that was a great decision. I guess I'm like voting on the sentiment behind. The audience overall was like, that was pretty good. And the critics were like, this is awful.
I guess halfway between critics and audience would have been like 46 or so.
Yeah, that's what I'd give it.
All of these so far, like if you do take the average, is like where I would kind of peg them.
Yeah, yeah. It felt like an 80s movie. I really started watching it like it was made in 1986. And with that mindset, it's like pretty good. Because it is like, it's enjoyable-ish. I'd say it's enjoyable-ish.
All right.
Audiences don't love it, but they like it enough for the action and the drama. Critics don't like it because it's legit bad, but probably rated it even lower than they would have because they're scared that it's racist. Also, Shia LaBeouf is basically uncancelable, but he gets canceled like once every 18 months, and we think that this movie came out during one of his cancellations. Speed score, 49%.
All right. Next movie. The critics liked it. Audiences hated it.
It comes at night.
Most important thing, we never go out at night.
Critics score 88%, audience score 44%. It Comes at Night is a powerful, slow-burning horror, a distressing and nihilistic examination.
Campbell Campbell. Dude, what a fake name. I've never heard such a faker name. This guy's not real.
Of human nature that lingers in the mind long after the shocking denouement. Sounds like a critic, dude. Denouement.
Whoa.
1, it's not scary. 2, nothing is explained. 3, everything happens during the daytime. Which is a fair critique of a movie called It Comes at Night. Let's go!
The red door. It's the only way in and out of the house, and it stays closed and locked all the time.
Okay, It Comes at Night. 44 audience, 88 critic.
I think it's gonna be an audience one.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa!
Another split.
Dang, we just keep
dude.
disagreeing.
This one was a tough one for me. Did I like it? No. I think it was like pretentious.
Yes.
Yeah. Felt like they were doing like really good work.
I actually just remembered something that makes me want to change this.
Oh, really?
All right, no, I'm changing it, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah, dude. Because it's up its own ass. And I'm not for this wave of anti-intellectualism.
What really sent me over the edge, and this is so nitpicky, is when they changed the aspect ratio. And I can just imagine the director being like, oh, it's gonna feel like so claustrophobic, and nobody's gonna even notice. It'll be like subconscious. That little like kind of pretentious thing, that made me change, dude. That was like the one thing I was like, all right, never mind. It's close though. It's like borderline. It could have been.
Yeah.
Also, there's debate online about whether or not you can see somebody hidden behind a tree in one of the wide shots. Apparently, you can like see the sliver of like a guy's shirt, which would imply a lot more as far as what happened with the dog. When this movie came out, I think A24 was kind of fresh, and those like long shots that are just like gone.
Yeah, I've never watched this movie, bro.
Or whatever, you're like, yo, this is different.
Yeah.
But now it's kind of tired.
Yeah, I think the whole thing was a caricature of an indie horror movie.
It feels like a cliche of an A24 movie, but it was one of their kind of earlier successes.
Yeah, so it contributed to the cliche.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than other movies on this list,
better
for
than
sure.
The Tax Collector, for sure. It's definitely better than Splice.
Splice.
If you watch
Gotta
the
watch that
trailer
shit.
or take the title literally, you will be disappointed. Critics liked the psychological slow burn. Audiences hated that most of the movie took place during the day and that nothing came at night.
Pause.
Speed score, 70%.
Next movie, audiences liked it, critics hated it.
Bright? Dude, I generally watch none of these movies.
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I did watch this movie. This is like with the little goblin alien stuff, bro, or like police chief stuff. I watched this movie's fire. I think I watched this.
Simply Steamers, grilled chicken, broccoli Alfredo.
Audiences hated that most of the movie took place during the day, and that audience gave it an 83%.
Yeah, I watched this. This shit is tough.
Bright tries to blend fantasy, hard-hitting cop drama, and social commentary, and ends up falling painfully short of the mark on all three fronts.
Give me some audience reviews, because those guys pump me up every time.
All right, audience. It's cool, like World of Warcraft. Hell yeah. Check it out.
Let's do it.
It's cool, like World of Warcraft. Shit was kind of tough. Just a quick review, quick 5 stars.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a pattern in these movies. Usually falls somewhere in between the critic score and the audience scores.
Yeah, and most movies on Rotten Tomatoes are all within like 5 points of each other. I mean, these are the weird exceptions.
My one main criticism of this movie is I wanted more magic.
World-building movies that don't already have existing IP have become really rare. The Fifth Elements and the District 9s, just the fact that it existed, I was like already on its side. Criticism of the film is for sure like the characters and the relationships were just not very full.
With all these movies, you can't underestimate how important it is for the audience to like the characters.
Red Notice and Bright, you just have the benefit of having The Rock and Will Smith.
I did remember while watching this movie why Will Smith was such a huge star.
Yeah, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, oh, for sure, dude. I make this look good.
When they're driving and he does the bit about,
show me the face Orc makes when he just shut the fuck up, don't say shit, just drive to work. Yeah, that's it. Oh, you got that one.
Like, that's such a Will Smith.
Yeah, this movie's fire,
Smith
bro.
on the day. Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth.
I think the audience's perception of this movie was Will Smith being Will Smith.
Yeah.
And like, what if Harry Potter said and was in South Central? I think that's a decent concept. Again, it just felt like Red Notice. It felt like a movie made by committee. I thought Red Notice was, but I think this may have been the first like big budget, big star driven Netflix movie. Netflix publicly wants to get rid of movie theaters. Maybe this movie, a lot of critics felt like they had to stand up and be like, we need to send a message to Hollywood.
Okay, Bright to me, very close to Red Notice. The question is higher or lower? If Riley was like, which one of these should I watch? Which one would you say?
Oh, Red Notice. Yeah, I'd say Red Notice ends up being a more of a fun romp.
Nah. Bright's better. I'm sorry. What?
Audiences like the concept, and some people just love watching Will Smith do his thing, us included. Critics recognized its flawed writing, weak world building, and poor cinematography, but they may have ranked it a little bit lower again because of some anti-Netflix bias. Speed score, 61%. Going back to the critics. Home stretch. Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Star Wars The Last Jedi.
Oh, heck no.
Critics gave it a 91. Audiences gave it a 41.
I have been
91?
looking at NeoPixel lightsabers on the TikTok shop. There is a 97% chance that you guys are going to come over here one day and I'm going to have a nice lightsaber. And there's a 60% chance that I'm going to have two because they are battle grade. So the critics like this one.
Yeah, the critics
and the audiences didn't.
Yeah.
Interesting. This is a critic's review. As the third act approaches, the crescendo of air-punching interludes accelerates, eliciting gasps, cheers, and OMG.
Bro, these guys think they're so tough with these big words, bro. The crescendo of air-punching interludes accelerates, eliciting grasps.
Whoops from an audience from
Bro,
whom
shut
Johnson
up,
treats
bro.
with respect, affection, and evident
This movie's trash.
admiration. Half star. Absolutely horrible and utterly unwatchable. Ruined one of the greatest opportunities in film history. This movie was straight up dog water.
They feel like the franchise was disrespected.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try to go into this movie not caring about that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go into this movie with an optimistic mindset, just looking forward to seeing some people move some crap with their hands and fight with laser swords. Let's
find out.
Who was right about Star Wars The Last Jedi?
Definitely audiences, bro.
3, 2.
Me personally, I don't know.
Whoa.
Yeah,
God,
dude,
we
we-
really disagreed a lot.
Well, normally I go with like what I think is the sentiment. With this one, I'm purely going with like, is this a good movie or not? It had me questioning if the original Star Wars were good. I was like, man, this feels really bad, but I'm like, were the original ones that good? Like, is this kind of what the original ones were like?
Empire Strikes Back is really good.
Yeah, dude, it's really good.
And then what's the one after that?
Return of the Jedi.
Oh yeah, those two are really good. A New Hope is a little like,
Star Wars? I tried to give this movie every benefit of the doubt possible. Way too many storylines going on, which I feel like just made
Never
me
playing
not
with you
care
with
about
you
any of them.
I didn't like that they
ever
went to the
again.
casino
By the way,
planet
I'm
and came
taking your
back, and that
mod.
was like all for nothing.
And
And then she turned the ship around and light sped through the big ship, and you're like, well, that should have been Plan A.
Yeah, Poe Dameron's a sick character. Multiple scenes. He's standing like super far away from whatever's going on, literally looking at it, and then telling the audience what's happening.
She's running away.
No, she isn't. It's Kylo Ren. Luke's facing him alone. He's can escape.
Like, Princess Leia dies.
Wait, why does he
because
actually
she's
does that? He actually, I never realized that. He does that so much. Yo, Adam, what's up? Huh?
What do you want?
I'm reacting to a video right now.
What video?
Movies that broke Rotten
Dead.
Tomatoes.
Her floating through
Yo,
space
bro.
is
Where's halftime show?
Alright, bro, I'm gonna meet you real quick.
Why?
Cause I'm reacting to a video.
And also, like, wasn't Carrie Fisher actually dead?
I think she was.
And they like brought her back. Like, what? There was just so much like just.
Wait,
kidding.
what?
all these kind of like ticking time bombs or little elements that like fizzled away and kind of were like, oh well, that actually doesn't matter now. That bothered me, but then I started getting really meta. The themes of like letting go of the past, it just felt like, oh, this movie is like, you know what? We've just been doing the same thing in this franchise over and over again. And like Rey being from nobody,
Yeah, I
right?
like that.
Instead of like the bloodlines, and it's like, oh, somebody's father. And I was like, actually, I like that take. A lot of flaws in the movie, but that little idea that got into my head made me be like, I like this.
I think that might be an issue.
Yeah, and then they ruin it by showcasing that she's actually a clone copy Jedi made by something, by the force of Palpatine, and then she's actually fucking Rey Palpatine. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, get the fuck out of here,
Issue
bro.
with a lot of these like legacy brands where it's like people come in and instead of doing justice to the things that have been set up for the past like 35 years, they're like, what if I turned it on its head? But then also, it's not a good enough movie for anyone new to give a shit about it. Like, you're not like breaking new ground and making like this amazing film. You're making a bad Star Wars movie.
This is the most we've disagreed so far.
Yeah,
for sure.
I don't know.
I
I think I'm like a closet Star Wars kid. Like, I really
Yeah.
liked Star Wars when I was a kid. So like there is definitely like a big part of me that's like, this movie.
Yeah, maybe I was just like, hey, this is a little different, and so like I liked it because I'm not like invested in any way.
And I'm like, no.
I do still think it was bad.
Yeah.
What I'm confused about is how it got a 91. 91?
91
from
is-
critics. This
yeah.
movie.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah.
Who's paying who?
Star Wars fans hated the change-ups that Rian Johnson brought to the franchise. Critics, who are probably less invested in the lore of Star Wars, found the change-ups fresh. The divide arises in whether you care about the overarching story or if you just want to enjoy the movie on a bit more independent level. I also thought it kind of sucked. Like, it's also not very good.
Yeah.
Speed score, 74%. We have reached our final movie, the most divisively scored film in the history of RottenTomatoes.com, the only website that still matters.
Audiences liked it. Critics hated it.
What you think it is? Oh fuck, Grandma something? I paused it too late. Grandma what? What do you think? Grandma what?
Grandma's Boy.
Grandma's Boy? What the fuck is this?
You got skills.
I gotta watch this
15 to
movie.
85.
That's a 70-point spread. That is huge. First true
Grandma's
comedy on
Boy.
the list.
Good, dude. I'm stoked about this because it is a cult classic, and I've actually never seen it.
I've never seen it either.
People love this movie and also hate it, apparently.
Came out in 2006. I think so far we've given grace to movies that are just trying to be funny and fun.
Mm-hmm. Top critic Joshua Katzman from the Chicago Reader. The sex, fart, and pot jokes come so fast and furious that a white flag seems the most appropriate response.
All right, now I'm ready to get hyped up
By
from
the
these
audience?
audience reviews.
Critics 18, everyone else 81%. Says it all. Critics are morons. Absolutely hilarious. The sexual curse humor is top notch.
Okay.
This is a great one to end with because it is such a gap.
Yeah.
15 from the intellectual critics, 85 from the dumb people. So let's see if they pull it off.
There's definitely audiences, bro. This movie looks like fun. I'm gonna watch this movie
Grandma's
after
Boy,
this.
the most divisively scored movie in the history of RottenTomatoes.com. Who was right, the critics or the audience?
2, 3.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Totally, dude. 15%,
For sure.
yeah, right. Those critics need to go back to college.
This actually has to do with how Rotten Tomatoes scores movies, which we haven't really talked about. 15% means that only 15% of the critics' reviews leaned positive. And I think because this is such a kind of niche cult movie that a lot of people discovered through DVDs, it's like the perfect storm of niche and classically bad comedy.
This wasn't like a great movie, but it was a comedy of a time, and I felt myself feeling very nostalgic watching it. It has the Supra from Too Fast, Too
Yes.
Furious in it.
What?
Is Alex here?
I assume it was just like on a lot.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they were like, "Can we use this?" And they were like, "Okay, yeah, sure."
I also just realized that Aaron always does that weird robot voice, and it's totally from this movie, from that guy.
Please sit on my feet.
Yeah, there were a number of like pulls from this movie that I'm like, "Oh, this is why people love it so much."
Yeah, or if somebody was like, "Oh, I love Grandma's Boy," I'd be like, I could see you seeing that at a time and like it latching on.
I'm watching this
My
movie
main
tonight.
issue with the movie was like pacing. Grandma's Boy, if it were recut, could be a much better movie if you just like did a pace pass. But it's like really good, and it's not like that gross. It's not.
What the
lowbrow. It's just, like,
fuck?
it's pretty tame, considering like everything I've heard about it.
Yeah.
This result has more to do with how Rotten Tomatoes determines its scores. This movie was a perfect storm of being niche and culty with just enough critic reviews to meet our criteria. Speed score, 65%.
Our biggest takeaway is that your expectation and the way you go into a movie has
100.
everything to do with how you come out of the movie and how you feel about it.
Oh, for sure. Go to the theater this summer.
Yeah.
Go to a matinee. Get a big popcorn and a big old Coke. It's the best place to be on a day that's too hot. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let us know in the comments how
Yo, W fucking vid, yo. W fucking vid. What are we reacting to next?